Hello everyone. So I'm back with a quick video to help you with your organizing. Now, some of you may know that it is a good idea to do a purge during the fall. A reason being fall is a transitional season. You're coming out of summertime wardrobe, summertime accessories, summertime activities. You've got your sports that you play in the summertime, your water type of things like your swimsuits, your floaties, your life jackets if you go boating or whatever. Um all of those things that we do in the summertime tend to come with accessories, and we tend to keep those accessories in our closets and or somewhere else more prominent so we can access them. But we're not going to be doing those things. So, or most of those things, if you got an indoor pool, it's whatever. But um, we're not going to be doing most of those things. So it's time to get our closets ready. With the winter, we also tend to take on lots of accessories, heavier clothing, and these things take up space, right? Right. So I'm not just gonna put that idea of doing a seasonal purge out there and leave you hanging. I'm going to help you get there. So today I'm going to be going over reasons you should get rid of things, specifically focusing on clothing today. And actually, this is a question that comes up quite often. And yeah, for me, it's kind of over time, I should say, because it's not intuitive, necessarily, but over time, I have kind of classified these few sort of signs slash life events slash, I don't know, indicators, let's say, that it is time to throw away or to donate or to recycle a piece of clothing. So let's get right into those reasons. So the first and kind of the more introspective, let's say, because my organizing tips always have to come with something introspective, to make you really think about why you're organizing, what you want out of life. This is going to be this first tip. So yeah, if you have a piece of clothing that you no longer feel confident wearing, time to get rid of it. And that source of no longer feeling confident can come from multiple places, multiple angles. Let's say you no longer feel confident because your shape or your size has changed. That's a reason. If it doesn't make you feel good, don't hold on to it. It's not going to make you feel any better about your new shape or size. Assuming you even have negative feelings about it in the first place. You may not. Maybe you feel like you've upgraded. And, that piece of clothing hides your progress. Get rid of it. So you might be feeling a lack of confidence when you wear certain things because the color has faded, because the fabric is pilling. I think that's the right word. Pilling. When the little fuzzy balls form on it. One of my biggest pet peeves about cotton and things like that. Or bad cotton, bad quality cotton. So yeah, your outfit could be pilling. It could just be covered with lint and there's no saving it. It could be anything. Maybe it's tattered and torn. And even if it's something that's worn under your clothing, if you feel like you're kind of struggling at life, not adulting, less confident in it, even if the public eye can't see it, time to get rid of it. Out of everything going on in the world and in your life, the last thing you need is a piece of clothing to make you feel less than your best. I mean, really, come on. Let's get rid of it. So yeah, that's enough on that. You get where I'm going with this. Anything that takes away from your confidence or that just doesn't make you feel good, it's just an item. It's just clothing. Get rid of it. So, reason number 2, you might want to throw away a piece of clothing. It's the wrong size and you do not have an active plan in place, meaning you're actively working on it to get to that size. So, let's say and this actually comes up a lot too. People who've had drastic weight gain, 30 pounds, 40 pounds, 50 pounds, whatever it may be, and So it's one thing to say, it's one thing to actually be working on a fitness and dieting plan and like working with a professional, putting even if you're doing it by yourself, but you're working on getting down to your goal size. That's one thing. Sure, keep some of those clothes. But if you have experienced dramatic weight loss, it's not due to like a temporary condition, for example, having a child. Um, and it's been like a year, some summers, you're like, oh, I'm going to get back to that size. Donate those things. You know why? By the time you lose weight, you're probably going to want something else. You're not going to want to go back into that old closet unless it's just like um specialty pieces, like maybe a special occasion um dress, suit, whatever the case may be, or something that's just like a favorite item, in which case you really only have like one or two of those. Everything else, the styles are going to be different. Maybe there'll be a great sale going on. Shopping for new things is half the fun when you lose weight. So just do yourself a favor, do your closets a favor, get rid of those things, and use your shopping trip for new clothes, as something that will drive you toward that goal. So, reason number 3, you have duplicates. So let's say you really love the color red and you have 3 red shirts that are exactly the same, except the button is like one button is in a different place on all 3 shirts. Do you really need all those red shirts? I mean, having things of the same color isn't as big of an issue, as long as those things serve different purposes in your wardrobe. If it's casual, if it's dressy, you wear it to work, you wear it out. If this one makes you look slimmer, whereas that one kind of hides things better, whatever the case may be, everything has to have a function. Um, and if you need to make space in your closet, if you just have too much stuff, go for those duplicates and start paring them down, sell them, donate them, whatever the case may be. There's just like no purpose for you to have like 50,000 white t-shirts, but like 25 of them have like a rip or a tear or a stain or like, yeah, I maybe white tees are a bad example because people do actually use them like as a layer, but let's say button down's fine. Um, you really only need so many that look pretty much exactly alike. And even then, like usually the case is you like wear them to work or something. Moving on from that, I'm going to give you a bonus. For some reason, I don't like to do 4. I like to do 3 or 5 tips or whatever it is I'm handing out to the people, the knowledge. So the bonus tip is going to be things you have not worn in, I say, 2 seasons. Oh, I broke my nail. 2 seasons. Um, some people might say, oh, I haven't worn it in a year, I'm going to throw it away. That's great. That might be in some, I'm not going to call it overzealous. It's great. If that's your system, stick to it. If you would like to get to that point, work toward it. But ideally, practically, I say about 2 seasons, because there are some things you just don't have the occasion to wear one year, but the next year it comes up, or you're like, so this is how it works when you're like, I'm saving this because I'm going to be like, where's that top? Save it for 2 seasons. If that occasion has not come up, unless it's like a leap day, February 29th, you have like a special outfit you wear. Okay, then keep it for like, I guess you keep it for like 8 seasons or whatever. That's a rare exception. But for most things, if you've not worn it in a couple of seasons meaning, like 2 winters or 2 springs, whatever occasion that outfit or item is for, 2 of those have passed, you haven't worn them, probably safe to donate it, give it away. If you need something like that, you can buy a new one. Or, yeah, buy a new one. Um, so, those are my reasons. Just a brief recap. You should probably think very seriously about discarding, eliminating, throwing away, donating a clothing item if you no longer feel confident in it, if it's the wrong size and you have no way to get back to that size immediately, if you have a bunch of duplicates or even one duplicate of the item, that you're not like actively using, i.e. a work shirt. And if, bonus, you have not worn it in 2 seasons. So I'm going to end this video here. I will be back again soon with another one. Till then, take care and be well. Bye now.